Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to be focusing on Rite. So Rite has several remote positions open that we're going to be exploring. Before we get to it though, I want to take a moment and just appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for being here and thank you for continuing to share these videos with your friends and families. Truly appreciate it. All right. If you are watching me for the first time, please do not be a stranger. Hit the subscribe button and join this amazing growing family. We are growing every day and I am very excited and grateful. And also please remember to always have your notification bell turned on. Very important. All right, now that we've done that, let's dive right in. So as I mentioned before, Rite has these different opportunities open. Rite has sort of been closing a lot of stores around the country, and you can see when you come online to see their positions, you quickly realizing that in some cases, though the physical locations are closing, they continue to have a lot of fully remote positions open. So I encourage you to always explore their website every now and then. I will make sure to drop the direct link in the description of this video to their career page so that you can go right in. The first opportunity though that I'm going to be talking about is this one called Coordinator 3, and it's in the area of construction. This is a fully remote position, as you can see on here. And this position, you are going to be helping to update different database on a weekly basis. You are going to be helping to provide project status. You are also going to be working very closely with a program they call Tracks, which is specific to Rite. You are also going to be doing a lot of authorization information entering into this particular project system. You're going to be making sure any type of authorizations that are outstanding have fulfilled, and in some cases some requiring clarification or having questions to be answered. You're going to make sure that those are answered by you or escalated to the right party for answering. So there's also partly contracts with this role, so I do want to make sure that I call that out as well. However, the education requirements for this one is GED. They do have associate's degree listed as well. So it could be either you have a GED, high school diploma, or an associate's degree with a focus in business administration or related type of field. There are no specific certifications for this one. However, they do put a preference of someone who is interested or have the ability to notarize. So that is definitely something that they have listed here. Experience in an office environment. So they still want you to have that experience prior to coming to them, even though this is a fully remote role. The salary range for this position is between $25 and $34.50 per hour. That is the range, obviously depending on where you're located as well as the experience you're bringing to the table will determine sort of where you fall. If you notice with this position, there is no number of years of experience that is expected. However, they do just want you to have some experience in an office environment. We're going to move on to the second position. The second position also we write it is assistant admin category management. And this is in the area of own brands, meaning their own brand is what I'm interpreting that to be. There's going to be an email that is assigned and where you're going to perform a lot of administrative type of task. You're going to be making sure any type of questions or inquiries that come through those mailbox, you are triaging them accordingly. This to me is more of a non-phone type of position. Act as a contact person for external customers, respond to inquiries, problems, as well as concerns that are brought by them. You're going to also maintain a tracking system, which is essential because that's how you know whether or not you're making progress, and in some cases whether or not there are particular trends that are coming up or continue to exist within the organization in terms of issues, and kind of using that to triangulate ways to resolve it, maybe find a root cause for it and resolve it at its core. There's a lot of project management with this role as well, very similar to the first one. And this particular one, you do need a high school diploma or GED. They call that out. That is required here. Work experience, they're looking for 1 year in a clerical receptionist or data entry type of role. Also required is 1 year experience in an administrative or clerical type of role. So very similar in both sides. So if you've done a data entry industry before, or you've done any form of clerical or administrative type of jobs, this is definitely a good position. The salary range is between 1760 and 2425. That is the salary range for this particular position. We're going to move on to the last role, which is also remote, and this is an analyst position, and it is with our margin strategy. So this particular position is fully remote. You're going to be doing a lot of analysis to ensure specific performance indicators. Basically, what are specific ways that each of ideas are doing? What are some strategies that have been put in place, and how do you sort of perform reviews on those strategies that have been put in place based on different metrics, and ensuring that those metrics are being reflected. How, based on those metrics, is this strategy doing? And performance indicators are basically saying, I've put a formula in place to say that if A plus B is equal to C, then in cases where A plus B is not equal to C, that is a flag that needs to then be monitored, and so forth. So that's typically how performance indicators work. There are always benchmarks that are put in place, even metrics altogether. That's how it works. So this position, you're really going to be leveraging a lot of data. You're going to be making sure, like, any type of information that is being communicated across the organization, somehow creating a reservoir for those information and trying to come up with a strategy to use those type of information to determine how the organization is doing in many regards. Translate insights into action reporting, like as I mentioned, to senior management, right? Using analytics to prepare for critical promotion management, support promotional funding negotiations, right? So true numbers showing that something is working is going to encourage leadership to continue it, right? Showing that it's failing would allow for more people to come to the table and try to resolve it, and in some cases, if it's just doesn't work out, sunset it. With this position, they're looking for you to have a bachelor's degree, and they're asking for your area of specialization to be pharmacy, engineering, IT, finance, marketing, etc. They do have quite a number of lists here in terms of different preference as well as requirements in terms of skill set and abilities. You see on here being able to track results, being able to think outside the box, being able to be very critical, as well as also having that analytical and quantitative type of skill set, someone who is very comfortable with data, complex data, someone who is very good with communication as well, experience creating and setting annual operating plans, someone who can put plans in place, operationalize it. Then 3 years of experience in retail operations is what they're asking for. Even if you don't have that experience with merchandising, analytics altogether, it's a plus. With this position, the salary is between $66,000 and $100,000, a little over 6 figures is the salary bracket for this position. So definitely check it out. I've said this before, analyst roles tend to be in those brackets, close to 6 figures, if not even over 6 figures in this case. So very, very essential to start looking into analyst roles if you've not yet, because these are positions that I am seeing from trend are continuing to grow and continue to have more jobs in the market. All right, so those are the positions, guys. I hope you find these leads helpful. Remember to give this video a thumbs up, and I'm here for any questions, comments, or any additional thoughts you have, or you were able to explore some of these positions and you have additional information based on you applying or speaking to someone. I'm very interested in hearing from you guys. So I encourage you to please always come back and leave your comments in the video. All right, so thank you guys so much for watching. Till next time, I wish you all the very best of luck, and I will catch you in the next video. Take care, guys.